Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we are discussing Thai immigration policy. This is an overview video. We've been trying to keep up to date with as much information as we possibly can for our viewers, so people are as aware as they can be on what is going on with respect to the evolution of Thai immigration policy in reaction to this coronavirus pandemic. In a recent article from the Bangkok Post, that's bangkokpost.com, article was titled March 20th, 2020. The article is dated March 20, 2020. The article is titled More Border Closures in Fight Against Virus. Quoting directly, the country has already imposed a de facto ban on most international flights by issuing regulations that are deliberately bewildering and almost impossible for a normal traveler to fulfill. They include a requirement for a medical certificate stating that the person is free of COVID-19, another name for the coronavirus. Now, I don't know that I necessarily would have used quite the language that they use. They kind of got a little bit dramatic there, but I will say that folks are a little bit bewildered by these new policy guidelines and these new rules coming down the pike. And look, governments across the world are having a hard time dealing with this and implementing policy and implementing protocols to deal with this. So this is not a Thailand-specific thing. That being stated, yes, this is pretty radically changing the visa apparatus, at least for the foreseeable future. Now, it might only be for the immediately foreseeable future. I don't think that this is going to be the case for a rather prolonged period of time, but time will tell. So the thing to take away from this video, yes, things are changing. There is a new medical examination requirement. We're going to make another video on this channel shortly that will come up here as soon as we can get it up. But I'm going to go ahead and put this up for people. This is the medical certificate for general passengers. Now, to be clear, this is being required by the airline. So just to get on a flight, one needs to have a medical exam to show that they are COVID-19 free. And by one, I mean a foreign national trying to come to Thailand need to be able to show a certificate that they are COVID-19 free. And there's also an insurance requirement that needs to show that an individual has coverage for up to $100,000 in the event of being infected with COVID-19. So there are some rather large requirements, substantial requirements associated with this COVID-19 outbreak. I do not suspect that the immigration apparatus is going to require this forever. This is just temporary, I think, as we're dealing with this matter as it's just come up. Now, some other things. These checks seem to be required. So airlines are going to require these certifications to even get on the plane, and the insurance requirement, as well as they're going to want to see a certificate by immigration as well. The insurance requirement seems to be more of an immigration issue than an airline-related issue, but there are other issues associated with the borders. We are going to make other videos on this channel specific to border runs, but a few things that I thought were interesting were some headlines, just Bangkok Post. Immigration denies rumors of border closures with Cambodia. That was published March 19. This is from ThaiVisa.com. The headline is Laos suspends all type of visas for foreign tourists. Again, March 20, more border closures in fight against virus. We already quoted from that article. The borders are effectively being sealed up. Now, they're not being sealed per se. It's not a hard border where no one can cross at all. There are going to be border crossings, but it appears there is only going to be limited border crossings and limited numbers of people who are even going to be allowed to cross. It looks to me as though local nationals from the neighboring country and Thailand will be able to cross. I don't think it's safe to presume that Farang are going to be able to cross the land borders, at least for the immediately foreseeable future, although who's to say, but I doubt it. So the thing to take away from this video, getting in is getting more difficult, and by the time this video is up, I think it will have gotten more difficult. These rules have yet to actually fully be implemented, but it looks like this is what's going to be happening. I don't think this is going to be the case forever, and in fact, I think that many, especially in the tourist industry in Thailand, are hoping that this has a very short duration, but these restrictions are being put in place to deal with this coronavirus pandemic, and hopefully, I believe it's everyone's hope that this will stem the spread of this virus and we'll be able to get on with our lives after we've gotten this thing under control. But the thing to take away from, and one final thing, Thai immigration, we've already done a video on this. Thai immigration is making some provisions for providing some amnesty for people who are overstaying in Thailand. That being stated, if you have the ability to extend your status in Thailand lawfully, it will be a good idea to do so. I think it's a very good idea for those who are already in Thailand who they have some sort of ability to extend their status. Try to avail yourself of that option. But if you don't have any other options, it looks like Thailand is going to at least provide some sort of amnesty with respect to blacklisting and detention regarding overstay, because, look, certain people just aren't going to have any choice. They're going to be stuck in overstay at least for a fairly short period of time. I don't know exactly how they're going to deal with the overstay issue, but it seems like blacklisting would be pretty draconian, and especially for those who had no choice in being stuck in Thailand. Those who are already on overstay, as these rules come into place, well, they may be treated differently. But folks who went into overstay as a direct result of this coronavirus issue, I don't think you need to worry. The situation will get resolved probably by Thai immigration authorities after the dust settles on this coronavirus pandemic and its effect on Thailand.